double-digit lead, surprisingly, throughout most that first half against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, the Cavs did go on a run. I did say in the pregame show, you got to fully expect the Cleveland Cavaliers to go on a run, and how the Bulls kind of weather that run was going to be important. So the Bulls, who had a 12-point lead, I believe was the highest lead in the game so far, is now down to 6 at halftime, but still more than enough time. The Bulls are doing some really good things out there. Can't, knock them on that one. The Bulls' biggest lead was 17 in this game. It's down to 6 right now. When you look at the battles that we like to look at halftimes, the Bulls right now are winning the rebounding battle 23-18. So that's really good. We're winning the steals battle 4-3. Points off turnovers. Now we're losing that battle 10-4. The Bulls need to get that. I talked about that also in the pre-recorded episode. This is a Cavaliers team that does force a lot of turnovers, and you got to look out for that. Second chance points, the Bulls are winning that 2-0. Not a whole hell of a lot of second chance points out there. And points in the paint, Cavs are winning that 24-20 in favor of the Cavs there. So we got some things that we need to tighten up on. I think we're playing overall pretty solidly as well. We got only 8 assists though on 20 made baskets. We need to move that ball around a little bit better, I would think. I would say in that. But like I said, so those are things that you want to look at from the Bulls. But overall, DeMar DeRozan went on a scoring run in this one. So did Kobe White at different points in time. I like how we're starting to see the balance between these two players, kind of knowing when to do the your turn, my turn thing as far as who kind of initiates the offense. But DeMar's leading the way right now, scoring with 11 points. Kobe White's not too far behind him with 9 points. We also got 8 points from Andre Drummond and 6 rebounds. Only 2 points and 2 rebounds from Nikola Vucevic. Those 2 points coming on a really good Alex Caruso pass on top of that. And then Ayo Dosunmu also has 6 points, rounding out that starting lineup. Torrey Craig, really hot from the field right now, 2 or 3 from three-point range, 3 or 4 from the field overall with 8 points. And then Alex Caruso with 5 points as well. We got 5 minutes of Javon Carter, and it's looking back like bad Javon Carter. So we'll see what that means in the second half for Javon Carter. But overall, the Bulls are doing some good things in this game. I like the way that they had a little bit of that cushion because I said the Cleveland Cavaliers are always going to go on a run. And now we need to see how the Bulls are going to adjust at halftime. Be real big for the coaches to draw up some adjustments there. The Cleveland Cavaliers, like I said, one of the really good defensive teams in the league. They're usually really good at coming up with adjustments out of the halves of games as well. So the Bulls are going to have to be prepared for that. Going to have to be prepared because this Cleveland Cavaliers team isn't just going to be coming back from the second half doing the exact same things they were. They're going to really try to mix up their offensive looks. They're going to try to mix up who they have guarding players as well. We saw a lot of Max Strus on Kobe White in that first half. What, son? No. What sense does it make for you to have candy and your stomach's already hurting, son? No, now your stomach feels better? Come here. You every time I stream a halftime here, every time it never fails. Come here. So you just got done saying your stomach hurts. You didn't even finish eating dinner because your stomach was hurting. And now because you want candy, your stomach don't hurt no more?
It doesn't hurt.
It doesn't hurt, so go finish that taco. Yeah. Yeah.
How much?
Yeah. All of it. Yeah. Yeah. You see how when faking it goes wrong?
Yeah.
I love you.
What time is no candy?
Go eat the taco. Give me a kiss. I love you, dude. All right. Anyway, I forgot my train of thought. My bad, y'all. The boy he's been literally trying to he's trying to milk it. I knew this was going to happen. It's always too good to be true. They were up by double digits and the Cavs are chipping away. Makes me nervous for the second half. I mean, listen, keep in mind, the Cleveland Cavaliers are a really good basketball team. They've won 17 out of 19 games. It's going to happen, right? That team was always going to come back. They are a better team than the Chicago Bulls, so that doesn't really surprise me. Bulls for Life says up at half, could be a bit better of a lead, but I'll take it. We're up going against the city. Nobody visits on vacation, so I see us leading as a W so far. Let's just keep it up in the second half. Listen, I can't argue with you on that one, bro. Can't argue with you on that logic at all. We got OTR in the building. Says Evan Mobley and Jared Allen have had our front court in prison. I'm glad Ayo has been lights out from 3 in the corner. I'm also very happy with Torrey Craig. He's playing his role really well. He understands it. He really understands his role, and there's always something to be said about players that understand how to get theirs regardless. And Torrey Craig is one of those players. He stepped really into a three really well on that, and just took it at a time where they were going on a run as well. So love to see that. Haize, I know Javon Carter is not scoring right now, but you have to love the defense that he's playing on Darius Garland. I'm actually surprised that we're slowing down Donovan Mitchell. I mean, listen, we've done okay on Donovan Mitchell. I won't say that. Yeah, he's 3 for 10 from the field, but I don't know, man. It's just something about the way that Donovan Mitchell plays against us. It always feels like he's just gonna always get it in gear. Like I don't know, man. His spidey senses ain't tingling no more. Who's that's funny. Haize had to turn on dad mode for a minute, go finish your dinner. Exactly. Like literally, the dude took one bite out of the taco and was like, oh, my stomach. Yeah, stomach's hurting. I can feel my stomach acid. I was like, okay, well, go lay down. Went and laid down. Now it's an hour later, and now you asking for candy? Candy? Go if you don't go finish that damn dinner, boy. I don't know what to tell you, man. Javon Carter ass taking dumbass shots. He does. Like it just I listen, I had so many high hopes for Javon Carter. Stacy said something that I thought I'd raise. He said, even though we're up, we gotta play like we down. Does he forget how we play when we're getting blown out? We literally give up and stop trying. Well, I don't think this team has really been a team that stopped trying when getting blown out for a while. Like, oh well, you said blowout. That's maybe different, but I like when the team is playing with from behind. I don't think they've really given up much this season. I think they actually play pretty well. Pretty well. I'm going to use that when faking it goes wrong line. Hella, listen, I've been saying that to my kids for forever. Like my oldest son, who's 17, he'll be 18 in April. I used to say that when he was young, but like, yep, when faking it goes wrong. Like this, it is what it is. I'm feeding for the second half. Hope we 20-piece these fools as Cavs team. Listen, if we 20-piece the Cavs team going into an all-star break, listen here. Ever since the manufactured 70-point game, I can't stand Mitchell in this version of the Cavs. Listen, there are a lot of Bulls fans there with you, bro. A lot of Bulls fans with you. Io and Kobe have figured it out as a duo better than Zach and DeMar have. Well, I think also, though, Io and Kobe's skill set complements each other's more naturally than what DeMar and Zach's did. Like DeMar and Zach can play together, right? We've seen it. What degree of success that happens, that's a different story. They can play together. Kobe White and Io's games just go really good together. And that's been back since Io's rookie year when they were both coming off the bench a little while before Io took over the starting point guard role. They have really good chemistry and the games really fit well. That's why, when we raised that question the last time we were live about, could Io and Kobe be a backcourt of the future? And a lot of people voted yes on that. Is because their skill sets really complement each other well. Yeah, it's a constant issue where the Bulls don't know how to be up by 20. Yeah, we don't. We really don't. I want to know why we never pass to our center when they obviously have the mismatch. That's been something I've been talking about for almost 3 years, bro. ESPN pisses me off. All pregame, they talked about the Cavs. They lose the first half, and now halftime is how the Cavs are losing. No Bulls respect. Hey, respect got to be earned, I guess is what it's going to be. He's got to be earned. Yeah, Kobe, when he's on, really helps Io gave more space to attack the rim. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Y'all tweaking on Javon. He does shit for a lot for the city. Okay, that's cool. We talking about on the basketball court. I'm sorry, but he's from Chicago. He can do a lot for the city, not playing for the team. I'm sorry. On the court, Javon Carter's been cheeks. That off the court shit ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about right now. I commend him. My hat's off to him for what he does for the community. But right now, we talking about on the basketball court. And Javon Carter on the basketball court for most this damn season has been absolute ass cheeks. Absolute cheeks. The cheekage has been crazy. He got Buffy the Body cheeks out there. That's what it's doing. It's not giving helping the actual team. I'm glad that he's helping the city. I'm glad for what he's doing. Advocate wise, but like it's about what you do on the basketball court too. It's clear refs want Cavs to win after that name dragging down Vooch, but no call. It's obvious. It won't be too long where they give the superstar ticky-tack fouls to Mitchell in the second half. We'll see. We'll see. Genuine question. The Bulls win today. Does that make AK correct by saying we're competitive? No, there's no one win that can make the Bulls him right, and it's how we finish the season to show where we're competitive at. So no, a win tonight don't mean shit because we can come back out the All-Star break like we did 2 years ago and win 5 out of our last 30, almost 30 games. Do you want a repeat of that? I don't. That pissed me off. That was some of the worst time period. So it is what it is. We need a Hooper, not Robin Hood. That's crazy. That's wild. Javon almost putting people in the hospital with his bricks. What do you mean doing a lot for the city? I bet you he knocked out a grandma with one of those bricks. That's crazy. That's crazy. Mitchell first half flopping was annoying as fuck big. He got touched on the head after his Craig rejected his deposit to quote great Tupac. That's hilarious. Shouts out to Buffy for real. That's crazy. If you notice, every time we play a team with a better record, the refs would be on bullshit. Well, I mean, I don't even know if that's about a better record. The Bulls aren't respected right now. We aren't getting superstar calls. DeMar doesn't even get the frequency of calls he got before. It is what it is. Off topic, by Isaiah Stewart did it again. He punched Drew Eubanks in the face. I saw that before the Bulls game started. That's crazy. That's crazy. I remember seeing Javon on a 2-on-1 fast break with Drummond. I think he was pulling up from 3 and bricking that shit off the front of the rim. His shot selection is very questionable. When did Denzel Valentine came to? Javon Carter came to Chicago and became Denzel Valentine. It's crazy. It's crazy. Thank you, Javon Carter, for helping the homeless people of Chicago and building houses with them bricks for them. That's funny. That is hilarious. People in the chat always looking for a reason to issue on DeMar. Levine and Kobe couldn't figure it out either. Who's the common denominator? I can feel we're gonna come off the All-Star break in a slog and gonna suck. Prepare yourselves. I mean, why do y'all put negative energy out there? I mean, I get it. You got to share your real thoughts. So if that's really how you're feeling about the team, I mean, I can understand it, but it's like, come on, man. What are we doing here, bro? I don't know why they was hating on Denzel. He looked good to me when I was watching. What were you seeing? Did you need glasses? Does your insurance have eye prescription policy on it? Because if not, I really need to question what the fuck you were actually indeed seeing, because I don't know, man. You may have some Stevie Wonder shit going on. I don't know what to tell you. By the way, y'all, I said we are about 2 weeks away from episode 1000, and I so far got 2 designs in, and one's not complete. Quentin, on the what we talking about, bro? T-shirt design. Y'all got to get it in. What we doing? Quentin got one into me. That's great, but it ain't completed. He didn't edit it yet and send it to me. I'm just saying. So for those that don't know, we're gonna do a live stream after episode 1000, the night after it drops. On that live stream, I'm gonna put up designs that people sent in for our first what we talking about, bro, t-shirt, and the winner of that gets $100. There you go, in parts of the t-shirt sale. So Denzel too focused on writing bangers. Now Denzel too focused on getting that gum line together. The gum to tooth ratio on that guy is wild, bro. It's wild. It's just my personal. Oh, when I first discovered your podcast over the summer, I heard you mention Gums McGee. It didn't take long for me to put the cue together. That was hilarious. Listen, that's crazy. I almost forgot I called him Gums McGee. That's actually funny. It's just my personal belief Javon Carter has to start taking mid-range before taking three-point shot. At this point, just get him off the fucking team. I don't care. It just is what it is. Kendrick Person just said the Cavs are a decent team till they play dogs like Chicago. It's funny to hear them give us a little respect lately after they used to talk greasy about us when Zach was playing. I mean, you win more, you get more respect. You get more respect. Where are we right now for episodes? Today marked episode 984. It was marked, today's episode was 984. So we are 16 episodes away from episode 1000. Episode 1000 drops March 1st. I already know the date that happened. So somebody in my Discord. I barely be in the Discord. That's crazy. I would have told them not to do that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Juan Miller says, Haize, I remember when you were happy with episode 100. Even though you pay me out, I still support you, bro. Keep it up. How do I pay you out? But episode 100 is crazy. I remember when we got to, I remember everything. I remember when we did the live stream for passing 2,000 subscribers, which at that point kind of blew my mind. I remember 5,000 subscribers, that episode, that live stream. That's just crazy, crazy. But all right, y'all. I love you guys, man. We're going to be back for the post-game show. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, we still have our goal of getting to 20,000 subscribers by the end of the season. We're like 2,500 away from that. It's like 2.7, actually. So hit the subscribe button. Double check if you're subscribed, man. I love you guys. Go Bulls. See you.